Harbaugh now heads to Los Angeles Chargers.
Do you think anyone can predict a Jim Harbaugh speech? You're out of your damn mind.
That's a beast mode. My God.
You have to love what you're seeing on tape if you're a Chargers fan, especially for the future with Justin Herbert.
We have a Chargers quarterback that cusses, boys. This is dangerous.
Phillip Rivers sheds a tear.
We want to be known as world champions, and we're gonna do it or die trying. Don't let the powder blues fool you.
Who's got it better than I?
Well, happy Friday to you, folks. Welcome back to the Charger Chats. I'm your co-host, Will Dunkson, with my buddy, Kev Huggin Duggan.
What's up, guys?
Not too much. Let's not forget Kyle the Coach Duggan.
You guys ready for Duval?
Duval. Let's go, baby. We got a game coming up on Sunday. Oh, we've got so much to talk about, and we got a Craig experience lined up for you, so let's waste no time. Start at the top. Talk about some of the sweet things that this beautiful boy, this arguable MVP, is able to do behind just one of the worst, if not the worst, offensive line in football right now. 2,610 passing yards, second in the league. 324 QB rushing yards, first. He's first. This isn't Lamar Jackson territory anymore. This is Justin Herbert country, buddy. And 20 total touchdowns, tied for fourth. What a guy.
Yeah,
what a stud,
dude.
And just to see what he's doing with the offensive line he's behind. We said it the last episode. I just don't know how this is an MVP shit.
Yeah. No, this is it, sure. The team doesn't succeed without this guy. If Easton Stick is sitting back there, forget about it.
We're 0 for right now.
Yeah. We're the number 1 draft pick next year if we don't have Justin Herbert.
So honestly,
we would look a lot like the Jets did last night against the Patriots. Oof. That was, man, the whole time I'm sitting there watching Justin Fields just have no idea where to throw the ball. I'm so grateful that we've, as a Charger fan,
a guy who does.
When's the last time we didn't have a guy? You know, you go straight from Drew Brees to Phil to Justin. It's like, how have we not won a Super Bowl as my
Exactly.
It's coming.
And then some other news here from Pro Football Hall of Fame ambassador RJ Mickens, our newest rookie since week 6. Rookie Mickens is allowing a QB passer rating of, get this, 8.3 when targeted, the best mark among all NFL players over that span. Not just rookies, all NFL players during that span per PFF.
That's crazy.
Whoa.
Well, and that's probably why, some of these, I think Jefferson was a healthy scratch this last game. Like, we got some young studs that are ready to step up, and then they got to fill that room up a little bit.
Dude, it's crazy what we've done with late round DBs the last 2 years.
It's insane. Ortiz knows what he's doing.
He really, really does. His scouts are on top of it because from what we had in the past, the last regime, the DBs they brought in, it felt like it was 1 year and done. Also, like, did you guys see the interview that Dayon had? Somebody was asking him about all the young guys stepping up, making big plays. And he was just like, man, I wish I had this coaching staff when I was a rookie.
Shot fired.
Take
that, Staley.
A little hot in here. Yeah,
right,
no, that's it's still baffling how much Deion Henley did not play in his rookie year.
I think it's you have to give Harbaugh credit because he doesn't feel like his job's in jeopardy. No. Like Staley, he's like, I'm not going to lose because I put rookies in. If I'm going to lose my job, it's going to be with the vets that at least I know what they can do and they've been in the league. He wasn't willing to go out on a limb and play the RJ Mickens and the Tarheeb Stills and the Cam Harts because he's like, I'm not going to lose and look like an idiot for starting a bunch of rookies.
Right.
He had a little bit. He wasn't like confident enough like Harbaugh where I don't care. I think this guy's the best player. He's going to play. I don't care if he's a rookie. I don't care if he's never played in the NFL before. If he's going to make our team better, I'll take that. I'll take that on the head. If it doesn't pan out, I'll jump on that sword. But I'm going to play the best guys, and man, it's paying off. We have rookies every year stepping up.
Yeah. I wanted to riff on that a little bit. Like what he was said about the offensive line is like, Deculus to him graded out well, but he's like, it's still a competition. Like none of that offensive line is in a safe place. Like I think Penning definitely has an opportunity to step in and play this week after, he's like, whoever does the best in practice is going to play in the game. So it's pretty awesome.
Well, we know Bozeman's safe. He's secured himself in that.
He's just,
position.
dude, he practices so good.
He's such a good
So good at
practicer.
practicing.
He must, dude.
I'm
He's
telling
like
you.
the opposite of a gamer. Those guys that play bad at practice show up
Practicer.
at game
He
time.
practices
He's a
so
practicer,
hard,
yeah.
dude.
He's a professional
Practice
practicer.
All-American.
Professional practicer. Bradley Bozeman.
Bradley Bozeman.
All right. Looking over at the game preview picks, NFL Films, all the folks picking who's going to win this next game. Mostly powder blue, except for Bucky Brooks and Maurice Jones-Drew.
MJD, that's
homer
obvious.
pick.
That's a homer pick.
Yeah,
for
he's
sure.
got to pick Jacksonville.
Yeah.
But Bucky, what'd we do?
Bucky.
Come on, Bucky.
I'm still going off the Vegas odds. When we're favored, we're doing pretty well. Like that's when we win, and we're favored away this week. We're favored by 3.
Yeah.
So or 2.5. So, well, let's go.
Yeah.
We need this. This is a big win to go into bye week on a victory. This is a big
Huge.
opportunity to keep where we need to be in the AFC West.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I was at me and Hillary went on a date last night to the local bar Side Yard that we always go to. By the way, shout out to them. If you've never been, you have to go.
Go.
It's in like Hidden Meadows, Escondido area.
Definitely. I went there with you, right? It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that place
it's
rules.
The best, dude. The place rules. But there's a Jaguar. There's like one of the regulars that we sit with at the bar every time. He's a big Jaguar fan. We were there for the draft, and he was all fired up when they moved up and got Travis Hunter, and he was like, "Oh yeah, let's go." And then last night I talked to him. I was like, "So how you feeling about the game on Sunday?" He's like, "We suck, dude. We're not gonna do anything. Season's over. Travis Hunter's out. Like, what's the point?"
Yeah.
He basically was looking towards next year already. The record's not that bad. Like, they're still a bubble playoff team right now.
Yeah.
I saw a graphic of like the percentage of probability to get in the playoffs with this game. If we win, we're up at like 90%.
Yeah.
But at the Jaguars too, if they win, they jump up pretty significantly, because these are 2 of those AFC. This is another AFC opponent, another kind of bubble team. So I'm sure they're going to show up to play, but it sounds like from the fan base, at least from the small sample size I got, as soon as Travis Hunter went on IR, kind of all the wind got taken out of the sail. It's very similar to like us last week when Joe Alt got hurt. We were all like, "Oh man, what's this going to look like? Like, how are we going to stop the Steelers?" I think that's kind of their mindset coming into this game right now.
Well, it's fascinating to me. They're 5-4 right now, right? And their team's given up on them. In our division, the Chiefs are 5-4, and they're the best team in the division. I don't do you hear what people are saying about the Chiefs right now? It's just funny to me. It's just, that's just a funny comparison. Like, these teams both have the same record, and yet the best team in the NFL is the Kansas City Chiefs.
Is in third place in the AFC West.
Crazy. It makes me really. You know how we talked last episode of like who we want to win this week? I'm fully Bronco right now. Like, it's so hard.
you're just too far behind enemy lines living in Missouri right now.
Oh, dude, it's I sent my youngest to school with this Charger stuff on, and it's so funny when I walk past the dads with the little, the kids in kindergarten.
Their Chiefs
and we walk
kingdom.
by and they can't say a damn thing because there's little kids
Stellan
around.
Punkham, he's just like,
Yeah, it's
What?
Cal. It's the 3-year-old, and he's got
it's
some
Cal.
vibes. Yeah, Cal's got some vibes, dude. Don't mess with Cal.
Cal's punking kids.
Oh, he'll mess you up. He's got 3 older brothers. He knows how to throw down.
Yeah.
He's learned from the best.
Yeah, from the base.
So yeah, we'll see how it goes. It should be a good game. Looking at the injury report, it looks a little long, but boy, there's a lot of guys that took some rest this week, and understandably so.
Coach is being a rad coach.
No, yeah, Keenan, Bradley, Bud Dupree, Khalil Mack, Denzel Perryman, and Tier Tart all getting rest days, baby. I guess they earned it after that last game.
Yep.
Aronde Gadsden showing up, obviously with the knee, but he's got 2 full practices. Kyle, he's fine.
I know. I feel like everyone else blew it up. I'm not putting it on Gadsden. I don't think he was the one that was like, "Oh, I need an MRI." I just think that's what happened, and now it got blown up a little bit. And he's a tough guy.
But I need an MRI.
I would love for that. I'm gonna throw up. I would love for that to be like the first thing that a player says after they get hit. I need an MRI. All right. Bobby Hart. our tackle with the knee injury, getting 2 limited practices in. Dan Henley.
Do you ever think how excited you would be to hear the Bobby
Hart's coming back, guys? Let's go.
We're back.
All right.
We are so back.
Bobby Hart,
back.
right tackle, Penning left tackle. Who'd have thought? I'm excited for
We are
that.
so back.
Dan Henley showing up, though, with an ankle injury. Got 2 limited practices in. Hopefully he's all right. Same with QJ with a shin injury. Got 2 limited practices in.
But I need.
But he might need.
We're making fun of these guys being hurt, but it's not what I mean. It's just funny.
Yeah, no, they're tough guys.
They're tough
Yeah,
guys.
they're way tougher than us. I lifted for the first time, like properly lifted in a long time yesterday. I am sore everywhere.
Yeah,
it was a terrible idea.
No
so.
doubt.
You'd be limited today.
I am
for
so
sure. It would
soft.
just say sore.
Kevin be working off to the side with the coaching
Dude,
staff.
I always have a soft tissue injury.
Scott Matlock didn't show up on Wednesday, but Thursday with a chest injury, but got still a full practice in. So hopefully he's all
She's
right.
got a lot of heart, dude. It's heavy in there.
There's a lot of heart, yeah. Lad McConkey with an ankle injury as well, 2 limited practices. Elijah Molden, though, didn't show up on Wednesday, but Thursday showed up with a knee injury and did not practice at all.
That's not great. Yeah.
And Tarheeb still dealing with the knee injury, 2 limited practices. So,
But he was out there with the knee brace on, so he's at least practiced.
That's good.
So that's a good. But
Progress.
when you're a DB, you need your knees to work. So don't start them too soon.
yeah. So, and honestly, like if you look, that's the thing, dude. Our offensive line's banged up. If you look at the Jaguars injury report, they've got like 5 guys from their offensive line on the injury report. It's a lot. It's a lot. So hopefully our defense can show up and eat plentifully on Sunday. And over on Twitter, Eric Smith talking about the playoff odds. Like Kyle just said, we are currently at 82% via the New York Times and can jump to 93 with a win on Sunday. But Jim Harbaugh's view, the answer is always going to come out to be the same. You have to take care of your own business. You can't rely on another team. Take care of your business. Make it happen. Got to make sure that you control your own destiny. Don't rely on others like the Kansas City Chiefs or the Broncos to lose. You got to go out there and you got to win.
Clear eyes, full heart, can't lose, dude.
That's right. Yeah. And that's how it goes here at the Charger Chat. And with our sponsor this week, Underdog Fantasy. Are you ready to get off the bench and into the game? Then head on over to Underdog to get in on all the action. Get your picks right, and you could win up to 5,000 times your cash. Oh, baby, 5,000 times your cash. If I carry the one, we could be millionaires, folks. If you head over to Underdog and download the app today, if you sign up with the promo code CCHAT, and you can score $100 in bonus funds or entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code CCHAT. Underdog, make picks, win money. Must be 18 or over 19 in Alabama and Nebraska, over 19 in Colorado for Sun games, over 21 in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, and President of State where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY to 467-369. And after you're done making some sweet picks and winning up to 5,000 times your cash, come on over to Patreon, patreon.com/ChargerChat. Check out all the fun, silly videos we got going on over there. And hey, folks, if you want to come and hang with Kevin and I for some live streams,
oh, dude,
you can do that.
Yeah, we'll be there Sunday, 2 o'clock, Sunday at 10,
your
12
local
Central,
checker,
1
local
Eastern.
listing. Patreon.com/ChargerChat. Come hanging with us and live stream some of these games. But if you don't want to come over, it's fine. Come on over to our regular website, ChargerChat.com. Check out all the cool stuff we got over there. T-shirts, hoodies, and stickers. Chat it up with other Charger Chatteteers in the members section. Ask questions and ask Ball fam. Check it out, ChargerChat.com. And if you're watching this on a subscribable platform, please hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, give it a thumbs up, comment. Tell us, what do you like? What do you don't like? We'll listen. All right.
All right.
Time to go on to the next segment. You know him, you love him. It's the Craig Experience. Kev, are you muted?
Kevin?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Come on in, man. Kick your feet up.
Oh,
Craig Experience.
Hello there.
Make yourself at home. Got some stuff to talk about, right? Moving on.
Yo, what's up? Yeah, don't mind me. Didn't have a chance to make a Sprouts run, so no Mountain Valley today. But anyway, still fully hydrated, feeling good, ready to roll. Again, what's going on, folks? Welcome back. We're here for week 11. Man, is this breezing by? But good news is your Chargers are now 7-3 and making it happen with a very questionable offensive line, no doubt. But still, this is a Jim Harbaugh-led team, so would you expect anything less? The dude just makes it happen. The magic is very much so real. That being said, we got to break down what's going on this week. Maybe talk a little bit about what went down last week as well, just so you get my thoughts on it. But where are my manners? CC gang. The biggest salutes to the rest of the boat fam. What is going on? It's your guy Craig in Texas, and welcome to this week 11 edition of the TCE. That's right, the Craig Experience. Let's get down to business. Now, as I expressed last week, I was very concerned about that matchup for obvious reasons. I mean, I still picked the Chargers to win, but I was kind of worried about the fact that the Steelers' defensive front is awesome and the Chargers' offensive line is currently constructed as, well, not. But man, look, tip of the cap to good old Greg Roman. What a game plan. I mean, he essentially did all the things I was begging for. You got more spread concepts, specifically more four wides. There were often times when he had Gaston split out, well, when he was available before he went out with injury, as a split wide. So he was playing more of like the de facto wide receiver 4. But there was really a concerted effort to get the ball out of Herbert's hands and into those of his playmakers on the perimeter. So, of course, Vlad, QJ. We even saw some quick targets to Trey Harris. So, fantastic. But he got even further in his bag in the run game, and we saw him utilizing some eye candy pre-snap. There was some misdirection, even attacking the edges instead of just pounding the A and B gaps or inside zone. Now, Herbert still got hammered a lot. I mean, resulting in what, like 5 sacks. But overall, considering what they had to manage, they were able to essentially circumvent an entire bad offensive line, and they produced a solid offensive outing on the day. Then there's, of course, we have to call this out as one of my favorites of all time, not just as a Chargers wide receiver, but one of my favorite wide receivers ever, Keenan, the DB Slayer Allen. He passed another GOAT in Antonio Gates for the lead in all-time receptions for the Chargers. So I was glad they were able to do that for him on prime time. I know that was a big deal. They were looking to get it done. And for a while, it looked like it might not happen because he had only had like 1 reception before. And it was kind of winding down in the game. But you saw the little pop pass that apparently he called to get it done. And it was nice to have that on the national stage. So salute to you, Slay. We love you, man. Keep it going. I could see him balling for like another 1-2 years because, again, we know his game is not predicated on athleticism, but the fact that he is a high level, one of the best route runners to ever do it. So definitely would be remiss if I didn't say what we all know. The defense won the day. Now, forget what the final score said. That was a 25-3 game. And though I was hopeful the defense would step up, I had no idea they would completely and utterly own Aaron Rodgers and company. I mean, good Lord. From the run defense to the pass rush and coverage, everything hit on Sunday night. And speaking of hitting, good grief, Denzel Perryman and Elijah Molden, actually. But DP was looking to put anyone in black and yellow in a body cast. And Molden coming down from depth to smack Jalen Warren on what could have been a huge chunk run, or potentially even one that went for 6 out to the boundary. That was one of my favorite plays of the game. Then you have to make note of Deshaun Hand's return, my boy RJ Mickens. And if you pay attention to some of my draft scouting last couple of years, you know I was a big RJ Mickens fan in this last cycle, but no need to pat myself on the back. I did get another one right. Just saying, is what it is. And then you got Nico Reed also out there making a huge PBU on a deep pass. Now, does this remind you of anything? You know, late round draft pick, and in this case with Reed, an undrafted free agent. Remind you of 2 other guys that are huge contributors on the defense right now that weren't technically supposed to be playing early. Tar Heap still, Cam Hart, kill the suspense for you guys. And Cam also had a very big game out there against DK Metcalf. So again, Joe Ortiz can draft his tail off. Now, for everything that you guys are giving him as far as hard times about not filling out the offensive line, I get that. I can understand some of the criticism, but if we're keeping it a buck, a lot of those interior guys got overpaid this offseason. Some of them are either not playing well or injured. So just saying. But if you're going to bag on him, you also got to give him props because he took care of business with regard specifically of getting these guys in the secondary. And then good old Khalil Mack, another future Hall of Famer. 35 sacks on 3 different franchises. Holy cow. We're talking about getting it done at a historic level, and the dude is up there with some of the greatest, and he does it so quietly. He's a humble warrior, and I don't think he gets as much recognition as he should, but we'll take care of him. Hopefully he can retire as a Charger, and I want Khalil around for at least one more season. I think he's got at least one more really, really good one in him, so we'll see how that works out. But ultimately, the defense showed up to play, and they did, and they are the reason why the Chargers walked away with the dub on Sunday night. Now, as far as this matchup against the Jacksonville Jaguars goes, let's start with the O-line, okay? I know we're looking at Harbaugh sideways for starting Austin Deculus over Jamari Sawyer, but it kind of sort of appears like the idea was to have more of an agile option at left tackle, a guy who could also be decent at point of attack in the running game. With the game plan really more so revolving around a quick passing game, protection was helped out a bit by not asking that front to do what they're obviously the absolute worst at right now, and that's pass protection. Keeping that in mind, I think there's a fair chance that Trevor Penning actually gets the nod over Deculus this week for really the same reason, but the added benefit of the fact that he's actually a better run blocker. And oh, hooray! Mekhi Becton played a full game. And look, based on his year thus far, that's a success story all in its own. I mean, I won't even overly be critical of his play. It wasn't great on Sunday, but I'm just happy that big body was out there and able to contribute, especially on a few key runs by Kamani Badal. So let's take this as a starting point and transition it over to this week, play another full game, and maybe uptick the level of performance a little bit. Let's just take baby steps. That's all I asked for. But happy to have him out there. Happy he was able again to contribute and play meaningful snaps for an entire game. Let's keep it a buck though. This is another got to have a game. I could care less about it being revenge for Herbert's first playoff appearance. Like, that was under a soon-to-be forgotten regime. What this is an opportunity to close the gap between the lead for the division, actually. So it's another early East Coast game, and they're literally flying across country this time around to play a team that's headed in the polar opposite direction. Let's keep in mind that the Broncos and the Chiefs are probably going to cannibalize each other this week, and I'm kind of sort of conflicted on who to root for. Now, the Chargers win, and they own the tiebreaker if the Broncos lose. The Chargers win and the Chiefs lose, and that creates a bigger gap for the evil empire to have to close. Either way, the boats handle business, and they benefit. Now, as far as the Jaguars are concerned, this is a team that's reeling from a historic collapse last Sunday. Where did they give up? 26 points in the fourth quarter? Holy. And they actually have some really significant injuries of their own, like the rookie Mr. Everything, Travis Hunter, out for the year. I think it's with a knee injury, so he had to get surgery on that. Heal up, youngin', get back. But where they're probably most vulnerable, now stop me if this sounds familiar to a recent matchup, as recent as last week, is in their secondary. But they do also have some very talented edge rushers. But again, somehow they couldn't consistently get after Davis Mills when it mattered most. So I can't make heads or tails of that. It is what it is, not a problem. The key to beating this Jags team, though, is to put the game in Sunshine's hands. Because he hasn't proven that he can carry the weight of an offense. So you want to kind of sort of make them one-dimensional. I love Travis Etienne. He's a really, really talented back, but he's been super inconsistent this year. And if you can contain him and make Trevor, I don't know why I get their names mixed up like that. Trevor Sunshine Lawrence, if you can make him press, your odds of winning definitely increase. We know this defense likes to make teams put together long drives because they're confident that at some point during like an 8-play plus drive, they're going to get you. It's what the Chargers like to do, and they do it very, very well. So you talk about bend, don't break. This is probably another game where they'll exercise a bit of that. Or if you just want to completely shut them down the same way that you did the Steelers, I'll take that too. lastly, hear me and hear me well, special teams. You played much better last week. Don't you dare be the reason this week, though. If something goes wrong, don't let it be because of you. The Jaguars have a very dangerous punt returner in Parker Washington. He's burned a couple of coverage teams this year. Do not be the next. I beg of you, please. Alrighty, score prediction. Let's get to it. I got the Chargers 27, Jags 17. How about that? Sounds good? I think so. I feel like the Jags offense is probably going to give us a scare early, but then Jesse Minter's guys are going to tighten up and suffocate the Jags in like the second and third quarters. Then we're going to probably lean on them with the running game in the fourth quarter. And I mean, after they make all those deposits early on, which I'm sure they will, eventually it's going to soften their defense up. So after this, you get to a bye at 8-3. Hopefully you get Amari and Hampton back and prepare to go on that gauntlet of a run that awaits you after the break. Nah, Raiders fans, I'm not talking about your team. Let's grow up and get real. But folks, it's been fun. Thank you again for giving me your time, taking time out each week to listen to me ramble about. You are greatly appreciated. But you know who it is. It's Mr. TOP_FLYT3 over on the Bird app, aka Mr. Bull Ganger Do Not Bang. And you know where to find me after the game, man. You don't have to look hard. I'm easy to find. I'll be over on the Lightning Round podcast with my guy Garrett, breaking down all the happenings of the Sunday matchup. And again, I'm looking for the gang to get to 8-3 and get some much needed rest. Get some guys healed up. And like I said before, get Amari and Hampton back. Because now that you've seen Kamani Vidal do his thing, I mean, albeit it's kind of like an even week thing. So on the odd weeks, it's not so great. Whatever. You get a much better level of consistency when you add Amarian back into the mix, and he can play a much more complementary role as your RB2. And with the growth that you've seen from him this season, you should feel a little bit more confident in it. So with that being said, again, appreciate y'all. Catch y'all on the next one. And okay, love you. Bye.
Well, there you go, folks. Another awesome Craig experience. Craig loving it every week, killing it. Yeah, a lot of good points there, dude. I mean, Jags getting them 26 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
Yikes.
they collapsed. It was
That
almost
is
as if they played like
crazy.
we played them in a playoff game a couple years ago.
Weird.
Full collapse.
Full collapse. And yeah, a ton of injuries. Obviously, Travis Hunter out for the season. That's huge. And I'm telling you, dude, that offensive line should be Swiss cheese by the time we get there. I'm hoping to see a lot of big day for Mac and Thule and
well, especially how we played the last game. Like we just dominated that Pittsburgh offensive line.
Yeah.
So if they can bring even a little bit more of that with them, yeah, it's gonna be good.
Really good. And really excited to get Hampton back too, man. If we come out of the bye having Hampton and Vidal back there, that's gonna be massive, dude. That 1-2 punch is gonna be huge. So Craig, thank you again. And
thanks, dude.
Like you said, folks, go check him out on the Lightning Round podcast. And that's pretty much going to do it for us here at Charger Chat. But before we go, we got to make our own Bolt predictions.
Let's do it. Kyle.
Ready, set,
I go first every time. Apparently.
Yeah, we'll just go clockwise. Just Kyle top.
Okay.
Respect the streak.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go Chargers 27, Jaguars 17. 27. And I think Justin Herbert is going to run for a touchdown and have... This is going to be like an actual might come true one and run for 75 yards. 75 yards rushing.
Big rushing day.
Wow. I like that. That'll solidify him as the number one QB rusher in the league for sure.
I want to stay on top.
I like that.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Nice.
All right, I'm going to go Chargers win 31-16. I think it's going to be a trouncing. Two predictions. I'm going to run them back. Penning starts the left tackle, and Gadsden gets the first touchdown.
Gadsden gets the first touchdown. Nice, nice. All right. I'm going to say Chargers are going to win. I'm going to see 23-10. 23-10. And I think, yeah, I think.
Come on.
Let me think of it. God. I'm sorry you took so much time to prepare. I want to come up with it off the top of my head.
I'm sorry.
I think Khalil Mack, Thule, Oweh, 2 sacks apiece.
Whoa.
6 sacks.
6 sack game.
Whoa.
6 sacks.
6 sack game, baby.
That's a
6
6 sack, dude.
Hacky sack.
That's right. Thanks for noticing.
It's
all
a
right.
cardigan. Thanks for noticing.
There you go. That's going to do it for us. There, bold predictions in the books. That's going to do it for us here at Charger Chat. Any final thoughts there, gentlemen?
Let's get that W. Move on, baby.
Get the dub, and let's go into this bye just feeling good. 8-3 is a good number to be at.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go, folks. That's going to do it for us here at Charger Chat. Don't forget to bolt up because we're ready for any squad, any place.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.